Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to the alpha testing of the mod pack that I put together. I have not yet set a name for this mod pack because I haven't had a chance to talk to the person that it was built for, and that person, if they endorse it, then we're going to be releasing the name. But I have been here at the zombie spawner for a while now, working on doing some farming of XP. I did have to drop the platform here that we're killing the mobs on down by a block and a half. Originally, I had a half slab. Let's see here. I had a half slab right here and then a block here. So I have moved this down a little. The mobs still occasionally have one heart, but it's not too bad. Usually a couple of swipes with the sword will kill them. I also put a hopper in here pointing into a chest. We've been getting quite a bit of mob drops here and quite a bit of experience. So we do have quite a bit of levels that we need to use for enchanting, and as you can see, my diamond pickaxe is almost completely broken. All of my iron pickaxes are just about gone. And part of that is because we've been doing a lot of work trying to light the caves up in the area. Actually, Chicken Plays is still running around out here trying to get it all lit up. And so, yeah, we've been getting a lot of ores and things like that. And we're just, in general, we're getting a lot of stuff pulled together here. So I think what I want to do is go back to the overworld, and we need to get that crafting setup going. Now, been talking with Chicken Plays about how we're going to make some of that stuff work, and we need to make a vanilla style cow farm. And before we can do that, we need to get a lot of wheat. So I'm going to head back to the overworld and try to get some terracing set up for wheat farms, and possibly even just take it down the side of the mountain. We'll have to see how that looks. I could do something like I did in Hermit Pack, where I basically just covered an entire hillside with, well, it was actually more of a valley, but I just did a huge amount of wheat on the ground. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back to the overworld. We'll take a look at what we've got there and make a decision as to how we're going to set up this wheat farm for the cows, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the cows themselves. So I've been doing a little bit of thinking about how this farm is going to look, and I started out by making a path down the side of the mountain here, and I decided I would do something similar to the farms that I had in Hermit Pack, where I have a cobblestone wall around the outside. And I decided we would do things a little differently this time. Since we have this really nice looking hill here, I thought it would be nice to have some cobblestone terracing as we go around the hill. And so this will make it look a little bit different as we look at it from a distance, because you'll see the cobblestone poking up through the wheat. But the other thing is we're going to have a way to get up and down from these terraces. So I started thinking about that and decided what we're going to do is put just some paths running through the fields, and yeah, this is going to be one of those things that I'm going to run into every once in a while. So we need to do this. We don't need the axe on our hotbar, but so we need to do that to get the wall above the field. But then what we'll do is have a path somewhere here, and that will then go into some cobblestone stairs that will lead us up from the lower level. So I think what I'm going to do is put this right here, and I think this should be pretty good. Actually, I think we want to turn this one the other way. Then we can put this here. Yeah, that looks a little better. And then we'll do the same thing up here, and that will bring us up onto this topmost tier of the farm. And I don't know that we can make this one work. We might have to do it with Chisels and Bits. Yeah. Let's try this. Okay, so we can put this one this way, not upside down. We want it like this, and then this one like this. There we go. So that will make a nice little path up onto this final terrace. Now this final terrace, I'm not going to bother putting a path up here. We're just going to have this be solid farm. So another thing that I want to do here is, you'll notice this is hydrated farmland here. Behind this block with the torch, there is a water source. So we are going to be putting water sources scattered throughout this, and we'll just kind of have to find where we can put them. Now that will show up, but I don't think it'd be noticeable once the wheat has grown. So I'm probably just going to leave it like that. But there's going to be a lot of work here. The seeds are going to be my major limiting factor here at first. So we're going to let this stuff grow. That's part of the reason why I had this torch here, is because, well, quite frankly, wheat doesn't grow if it doesn't have light. So we need to make sure that there's light around it. We'll also be putting lighting along the terraces to keep mobs from spawning here. Now, of course, farmland does not allow mobs to spawn, so that's not a problem. Neither does stairs, so we'll just have this fairly dark, but we will have a little bit of lighting on the tops of the terraces. So I've got a lot of work to do here. Gonna be working on that. Now, Chicken Plays is working on the wood reinforced terraces up higher up. And so hopefully we will have some really good farms here pretty soon. We'll be able to start farming those cows so that we can get our bookshelves set up. So I'm going to keep working on this. Be back in a little bit. So to kind of speed things along with the growth of the wheat so that we have more seeds, I am kind of wanting to make our first actual machine. And that is going to be the Pulvis from the Furnus mod. Yes, F-U-R-N-U-S. So the Furnus mod, it has this furnace, and this can actually be upgraded with these various upgrades, and this will directly burn coal to power these. So the Pulvis is very simple. We need a furnace, some sandstone, iron, and flint. Now we need to make this guy first, so let's make our furnace. And then let's make the Pulvis. And so there we go. There is the Pulvis. We're going to set this over here, and we're going to grab some coal. So actually we'll grab a little bit of extra coal out of these guys here. There we go. So now what we want to do is take our bones and drop these in here and then put in our coal. Now these will give a 6-to-1 return on the bones right now. So that's double the output that we would get from just crafting these directly into bone meal. But I believe there are other upgrades that we can do to bonus upgrade, XP upgrade. No, it doesn't really look like it right now, but we could definitely make this go faster. And we would need some clay for that, and we don't have any recipes for actually making clay. But so this will allow me to bone meal some wheat, get some seeds a little bit faster, and hopefully get some of that wheat planted. So I'm going to let this all pulverize down, and I'll continue working on the farm here. So we've been working on the wheat farm for a while now, been breeding the cows while I've been doing that, and I think it is time to kill some of these cows and try to get some leather. Now we have 11 leather right now, and we need 45 to get to the appropriate level for the enchanting table. Now unfortunately it looks like this is going to be kind of a pain. So, I think I'm going to need some string to get out of here so that we can make a carpet. Well, let's see here. I don't even have a pickaxe on me. This is bad. I should not have jumped in here. Well, let me get some help from Chicken, please, and maybe we can get out of here without having to kill anything. So if I've done my math correctly, I should have enough resources here to make up a set of bookshelves for our crafting table. So we have 45 pieces of leather and quite a few pieces of paper. So we need a lot of books. So there's 45 books. Split those into piles of 15. And then we will have that. There we go. So 15 bookshelves. And we're going to place these here in the area here I've hollowed out. This is going to be for our enchanting area now. And let's see here. We have 5 bookshelves left. Not sure where we can put these. But we are going to want to move our enchanting table. And I just had a terrible thought while I was doing that. I did not know for sure if a stone pickaxe would pick up a crafting table. But let's see here. I think we can go... Those might be too high. I think we need to move this up by 1 block. And so what I suppose I'm going to do is put the anvil underneath it. Makes sense to me. So let's just see here. That should be 1 short. Let's grab some lapis here. And let's just see here. Can we get a level 30 enchantment? No. Level 16. So apparently this is not working the way that I thought it would. We're only getting the top 2 layers. So if we place this enchanting table here, what do we get? 20. So yeah, we need to move these bookshelves down by 1 block. And there's nowhere to really put them. Let me do a little thinking about this, because obviously I'm going to need to get a couple of these bookshelves put somewhere else. And I have no idea where. We have 5 more bookshelves that need to go in here, and we can't really block these entrances. I guess we could remove some of these, but I don't really like that idea. Let me see what I can figure out, and I will be right back. So this is not exactly the most ideal solution, but I ended up putting 1 bookshelf here underneath this pillar. The others are actually under this pillar in the back, and I had no idea that bookshelves worked like this. If they are diagonally able to see the enchanting table, it works. So I did not know that. But yeah, we have level 30 enchantments available here now, and I've made 4 pickaxes, 1 diamond, and 3 iron. And we have Unbreaking 3. I don't like that idea too much. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. So actually, we'll get the same enchantment regardless. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. That actually wouldn't have been too bad. I hate to just guess at it. So let's see, that one is only Unbreaking 3. I guess we want this. Efficiency 4. I like the odds there. Ooh, Fortune 3. Nice. That is beautiful. So we've got Unbreaking 3 here again, and there is our Silk Touch. So yeah, we got Fortune 3 and Silk Touch, both of them having Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. This is beautiful. We got some wonderful pickaxes here, and actually we can get Efficiency 4 out of our stone pickaxe. I will happily take that at the moment. So we have used up enough levels that we no longer have enough for a level 30 enchantment. But I suppose what we'll want to do now is replace this iron armor with much better armor. And for that, we're going to want to head back to the mining dimension and try to find some diamonds. Now that we have Fortune 3, that will be a lot easier to do. But I'm going to leave that Fortune pickaxe here. And we're going to take the Silk Touch pickaxe as well as these others along with us. That should allow us to get a fair decent amount of stuff mined. And so, yeah, going to head down there. hopefully we find some diamonds, and I will be back when we have hopefully enough to make some decent armor. 19 diamond ore, fortune 3. Let's see what we get out of this. Looks like we're going to have plenty for a suit of armor. We got 39 diamonds. Now, I accidentally broke one without fortune, so we have 40 diamonds totally. Totally? So that should be plenty to give us our armor set. And this is exactly what we need, is some diamond armor. So here we go. Now, I guess the next thing, we are going to have to go back and get just a little bit more XP. But let's just see. Can we get anything good? Protection 3? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. We may have to take a look at these advanced modifiers from tool upgrades. Now, these have all kinds of neat little things on them. And, yeah, I really don't much care for the look of that Protection 3. Yeah. So, what I might do is see what it takes to actually make these. I have not really looked at this mod. I just saw it when I was going through the list and thought that it would be pretty cool. So, I'm going to kind of look at this mod a little bit, see what it takes to get some of these things made and what might be the best things for our armor, and we'll go from there. So I did a little bit of checking on this tool upgrades mod, and even though this is really nice to put these on, okay, say this one here has the mending effect, to put these onto a tool, all that you do is craft them together. So I don't think that it's going to increase the level that things need. And also you can see it has mending 8. So I mean, like, oh, there's a couple of them here, like fortune, looting 8, fortune 8. That would be nice. In fact, that would be wonderful. But these are rather expensive. The blink modifier, blink advanced modifier, which is the one that we need for most of these, require an enchanted advanced circuit and a diamond. Now, the enchanted advanced circuit takes an advanced circuit and a book. Now, we can craft the advanced circuit directly with gold redstone and a redstone torch, or we can use a gold ingot on a redstone circuit, which is quite a bit cheaper, considering that iron is a lot more plentiful, English, is a lot more plentiful than gold. That is definitely something that I'm going to look into, but I don't think I'm going to do it just yet because of the fact that we don't have a whole heck of a lot of diamonds. If we look here, I have 15 here. I've got 12 more ore that I have found, and actually I have some resonating ore. But, yeah, I think we'll be doing that soon, and I'll probably do it on this armor here. But, yeah, we have another little problem. I wasn't paying attention and accidentally broke my Efficiency 5, Fortune 2, Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. So for now, we need another working pick. So I think what we're going to have to do is take this diamond pick that we have here and see if we can get a decent enchantment on it. So we're going to drop it in here and see what we get. We get Unbreaking 3. That kind of scares me. So instead, I think we're going to make a couple of iron picks. I guess we only have sticks for one at the moment. But let's see if this will help. I can't enchant sugarcane. So we'll try the Unbreaking 3. It had Efficiency 4. Well, that's one of those. And once again, Unbreaking 3. That scares me to do that on a diamond pick. I don't like taking that kind of risk. So let's go ahead and make 3 more of these. We'll just throw this diorite on the ground. Okay, so let's see what we can get here. Silk Touch. That would be nice. We already have a Silk Touch Efficiency 4 iron pick. So Fortune 2. That would be Fortune 2 on here as well. Oh, no, it becomes Fortune 3 on the diamond pick. Well, we already have a Fortune 3 diamond pick, so we don't really need that. So we'll go ahead and take this Fortune 2 Efficiency 4. Nice. Unbreaking 3. Why? Why? Wow. That's actually a really good pick. Okay, Efficiency 4. And then Unbreaking. Really? I'm just not having any luck with enchanting right now. That's what it looks like to me. Well, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff cleaned up here. I've got a lot of garbage in my inventory. We'll drop this leather off here. The sugarcane I'm going to drop off in there too, because I think we're probably going to need to make some enchanted books a little later on. So we'll grab all of this stuff and put it away. So for now, I think what I'm going to work on, I am running rather low on oak wood. This is all I have left, is this little over stack and a half, almost 2 stacks. But I have no axe at the moment, as you can see. So I'm going to drop this guy off. We have a couple of these I'm going to drop off as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this one and this one. And possibly we could combine some of these together. I don't know. But we do have some trees out here that need to be cut, so I need to make an iron pick, an iron axe. Unfortunately, I don't have enough levels to do a full level 30 enchant, so I'm probably going to have to head back to the zombie spawner for a little bit, get just a little bit more levels. I can bring back a little bit more of the stuff that's down there, and also I need to fortune these diamonds so that I can know for sure how much I've got available. So I suppose I'll work on that and come back here in just a little bit, and hopefully we will have this mine shaft for the overworld opened up all the way down to Bedrock. We're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. So yeah, I suppose I'll do this real quick on camera. Let's find out how many diamonds I get. Looks like we're going to have quite a few out of that. So that was 12 ore. We got 24 diamonds. Still not a whole heck of a lot. So we do need to get this fortune, whichever, this one, the advanced glowstone modifier. Unfortunately, this does require nether wart and glowstone dust, which means we're going to have to head to the nether. And we do have another portal back here. It's behind the mining world portal. Chicken plays, put that in. But I'm not ready for it yet. We've got hardcore darkness in there, and my armor is janktastic beyond belief. So, yeah, I'm going to get that last couple of levels that I need to get the axe, get some wood, work on the mine shaft, and then I'll be back. Well, I have no idea what is going on right now. I restarted the server here just a little bit ago, and now no mobs are spawning anywhere here in the mining dimension. I have no idea if they are spawning in the overworld. I have not checked. But, well, it looks like we do have some mobs here in the overworld, but those could be ones that already existed. I have no idea. So I probably need to keep an eye on that, but I don't know why. What is going on? I mean, I can't get any levels without mobs, so I don't know what to do now. I guess I could come down here. We do have a cave over here, and there's a possibility that there might be some mobs down in here. So I guess I can head down here and see, just possibly, maybe. Well, there's a creeper. So, and I see a skeleton off to the side too. Whoa. Oh, God, no. What is going on? Can I pick that up, please? No, my inventory's full. Oh, God. This is bad. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on in the mining dimension. Something is weird over there. But I suppose I'll try to do what I can, maybe do some cow breeding or something like that to get the last couple of levels here. And also I kind of wanted to show this. My farm here for the wheat is really starting to look good. Actually, if we hop up onto this one tree here, we should be able to see this a little better. I thought there was a spot to get up here. I guess not. So if we hop up here and just stack jump up here, and wow, what is going on? My computer is not liking me today. I don't know what's going on. But so if we look at this from up here, yeah, this is really starting to look nice. So that is really cool. We're going to have to get this finished out and then figure out how we're going to end the farm too, because I don't want to keep going on this forever. But I really like the terraced look here and then the path running through it. It's really cool, and well, I don't know what's going on with mob spawns, but this farm is non-spawnable anyway, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can figure out with getting those last couple of levels, try to get an axe and chop these trees that I planted here a while back, and then I'll go from there. Well, this is not something I expected to see. So I have finally made it to Y11, and I find quartz ore from Embers. So that's kind of interesting. But so we do get quartz in the overworld. I'm baffled. I did not realize that, but that's great, because I'm sure we've got plenty of uses for this stuff, especially with deep resonance and things like that. So yeah, that's nice. We can also do some stuff with Botania. Quite a bit of stuff with Botania, actually. Copper crystal seed. What can we do with this? We're going to have to take a look at Embers. I want to find out what is going on with that mod. So I think what I'm probably going to do, though, is dig this all the way down to the bottom of the world here. I want to find out for sure if my Better Bedrock gen is working. Now, I know that it's not working in the mining dimension, but there's a lot of things that aren't working in the mining dimension, so who knows. And one thing that I did notice, I am out of torches, so that's no good. It's gonna get really dark down here. Well, just the same, based on the fact that I still have not seen any bedrock and I'm on Y3, I would say most likely the Better Bedrock gen is working correctly in the overworld. And I suppose what I'll do, I'll grab this torch just so that you guys can see down here. But so I'll drop this down here, and there's our bedrock, and yeah, I would say it's flat. So I must be doing something wrong with the generation of the mining dimension. That's about the only thing that I can think. So I'll have to take a look at that, try to figure out exactly what is going on with that. Because, yeah, there's no real documentation on how to set up the mining dimension. So I'll have to try to figure out what I can there. But with that, I think that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or any mods you'd like to see me add to this pack, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. And, oh, and by the way, I switched over to Faithful32. I realized I had a 1.11.2 version of Faithful32, so yeah, I look a little bit funny. But, yeah, I guess I will see you next time. Bye.